Cold. One word, one thought, frozen in my brain. An ice-choked breath misted past my lips, rattling my lungs. I leaned forward and squinted to see through the foggy windshield. Was it time to clean it again already? F***. Stabs of pain shot through my finger bones as I tried to peel the ice off the windshield. I winced and decided that the glass didn't need to be wiped so soon. What was out there that I needed to see anyway? Nothing but impenetrable walls of snow falling on frozen asphalt. And what would be the point of cleaning the damned glass again? Nothing mattered in this place after all. Nothing at all. God, how long had it been since we'd been on this road? Hours? Days? Weeks? I couldn't even tell anymore. Time seemed to stretch and squeeze and wrap around back on itself in this place. Nothing seemed real, except for the cold. Biting, numbing, freezing cold. I heard a hacking cough behind me. It was Adam, hunched over on his knees, his eyes glued to his phone, which was somehow still working. His ice-caked eyebrows furrowed as he muttered something incomprehensible. Huh? I croaked. What did you say? This doesn't make sense, he whispered. We're going through the same stretch of road, over and over again. How? I sighed and turned back around, not bothering to give a reply. Adam wasn't the only one experiencing deja vu, for we had this same short conversation 5 times already. Or was it 6? I'm sure it was less than 7 at least. It's like we're stuck in a loop. Yes, we were. We'd been stuck in this goddamn loop ever since we had mindlessly driven into that rippling wall of fog resting on an empty stretch of I-75. We should have at least tried to investigate what that strange thing was before passing through it, or turned around when we started feeling chilly in Florida, deep in the month of July. Now it was too late. We had tried turning around to find that fog wall again, but found ourselves right back where we had started, repeatedly. My teeth chattered, more out of anger and frustration than the cold, I think. Probably not. Nothing was stronger than the cold here. It enveloped everything, seeping into your bones, froze your blood vessels, and stabbed your heart with its icicles, killing hope or whatever other emotion was foolish enough to still nestle there. There has to be a way out of this, I mumbled, but Adam heard me. And what way is that, huh? Why don't you tell me? He asked, slightly raising his voice, immediately regretting the decision and getting caught in a coughing fit. Good God, that sounded so bad. Hoarse, breathless, deep, like he was going to cough his lungs out of his mouth. What a sight that would be. At least he'd be out of this place. Maybe he'd even get to go to hell. A tiny shiver of delight ran through me at the thought of Adam being roasted alive in hell's fires. Fuck, but the warmth. We had tried to make some warmth ourselves. I turned on the car's heater and used my lighter to set some magazines on fire, but nothing worked. The heater blasted cold air at our faces, while the flames licking the edges of those mags had a heatless quality to them. Nothing survived in this world other than the cold. Cold. One word, one thought, frozen in my brain. What? Was it happening again? No, it can't be. It was too soon. The sound of a hacking cough issued from the back seat. F*** this. This doesn't make sense. I didn't let him finish. I slammed the brakes, threw open the car door, and stumbled outside. I heard Adam screaming at me. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? His voice grew fainter with each word, sounding increasingly like it was coming from the bottom of the deepest well in the world. Snow whipped around me, sliced through my clothes, and lashed my skin open. Yet I continued to walk. One way or another, I was getting out of here. Either the cold was going to kill me, or I was somehow going to smash my way out of this loop. The former possibility grew more and more likely with each second. I felt my cheeks burn with the cold as it got hard to even blink. My toes had gone numb. I could tell that I was going to lose some of them to frostbite, but it didn't matter. I would gladly give an arm and a leg to get out of there, let alone some useless toes. I took another step. I could feel the cold sinking its teeth into my bones, trying to lock them in place. Yet I continued to walk. A strange thought had taken hold of me, that I would be fine if I could make it to the edge of the road, that this nightmare would end if I could just get off the blacktop. Just a little more to go. Almost there. Another step. My eyes grew heavy. My arms started to fall limply to my sides. Just another step. Just another. God, it was so cold. So cold. So cold. One word, one thought, frozen in my brain. I felt a tear freeze down my cheek. Why? Why was I back in the car again? Why? When will this journey end? This road. This goddamn road. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and smash that like button to get notified every time I upload a new video. You can also check out some more of my animated horror stories right here.